Hello, everybody. Welcome to Immunising Your Adopted Child Against the Primal Wound. So, immunising your child against the primal wound. Has anybody, you notice there's a, if the primal wound has already happened, that's Nancy Verrier's theory about the damage that's done to adopted kids when they lose their birth mother. If it's already happened, you can't immunize against it, can you? So this is all about getting your. There's a conundrum. There's a disconnect there, right in the title, and I've done that kind of on purpose because I really want you to get you thinking. See, the biggest thing that you can do to stop your child suffering from the primal wound is to not believe it yourself. Because if you believe it yourself, then that's gonna manifest in how you deal with your child. What we believe decides our world. What we're talking about here is paradigms, right? And what I'm suggesting is a big challenge to your paradigm, because the current prevailing paradigm of adoption is the fact that all adopted kids, all adopted people are wounded. And this is just my personal experience here, right? I've checked back on my Amazon record. I've checked back on my Amazon records, and I bought the Primal Wound on the 3rd of January, 2014, I think, 2014. So funnily enough, a day before my 55th birthday, I bought that book, and I didn't actually feel wounded until I read The Primal Wound. So my paradigm shifted, right? My paradigm shifted from a guy that wasn't wounded to a guy that was wounded as a direct consequence of reading this book. So my world changed because my belief changed. Now, belief change, and this is huge, right? Our paradigms, our beliefs. So you could say, like, one of the biggest paradigm shifts that we've seen in the world's population is the fact that we used to think that the world was flat, right? And when somebody came along and said, no, the world's round, it caused all sorts of rumpus, and people just didn't believe them, right? I don't know. It took years, centuries for things to change and for people to trust that the world was flat, for them to believe it. So go back to them. So what we believe. So if we believe the world is flat, we're scared about falling off it, right? So that's why these ships have the crow's nest. The crow's nest is that little basket, that ledge that people stand on top of the mast, on the highest points of the mast, to see the edge of the world. And so people are looking for danger. That guy or girl, I'm going to say that for PC terms, but obviously when this was happening, I don't think it was women. I don't know. Maybe that's just my paradigm, right? So they're looking for danger. They're looking for falling off the edge of the world. And if we believe in the primal wound, we're looking for danger too. We're looking for, how am I going to heal? What's the impact going to be of this wound? Do I need to go to A&E in the UK, accident emergency? Do I need to go to ER in the States, emergency room. How many stitches am I going to need? How long's it? Will I need stitches in the first place? Will I just get away with butterfly stitches? Should I be worried about infection? All these concerns. How long is it going to take to heal? What do I need to do to make it heal? And all these concerns flood. They all flood from this belief in the primal wound. So I'm going to create these videos to challenge that paradigm, this paradigm of the primal wound, because it's become the predominant paradigm in the world of adoption. And I'm going to ask some questions. I'm going to get you thinking about that, and I'm going to try and do the best that I can for you to see this for yourselves. That's what these videos are all going to be about, right? You're not going to take my word for it anyway. We don't. What changes our world is what we see for ourselves. There's no such thing as a second-hand epiphany. We have to see things for ourselves to change. We can't go out there and buy a new insight. We have to have it. We have to see it for ourselves. And I'm not talking about like an intellectual idea. I'm talking about believing something in our heart of hearts. And that's what your child needs. Yeah, that's what you need to do. And that's what your child needs to do. They need to believe it in their heart of hearts. And that's what the videos are all going to be about. So I'm going to leave you with a question to mull over, and we're going to dive into my take on my answer to that question next time. So the question is, what's wounded? What's wounded? So I'm going to leave that with you, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.